ragazzi, ciao a tutti, buongiorno, buonasera, come va? Come state? Ciao, ciao. Just having problems with the remote, that's why I couldn't start and I'm still not working. Benvenuti, una lezione per principianti di italiano, so for beginners of Italian, and we are going to do some Italian pronunciation practice. It's a really cool exercise, we've done it once, it's a lot of fun. Allora, datemi un minuto, just give me 1 minute. And come va? Come va? Siete tutti qui nella chat? Bello vedervi. Parlate per 1 minuto, just talk for a minute. Ah, forse. Perfetto, benissimo. Funziona, ok. Allora, so let me explain how it works. This is an interactive lesson, which means you have to participate. The way you participate is by speaking. Now, I can't hear you, but please do speak because you're practicing your pronunciation. Today we are tackling difficult words in Italian. Usually you think that a word is difficult when it's got like strange combinations of consonants or like TR or GN or GL. You know, those horrible looking words. We're not working on them today. We're actually working on words with too many vowels. Because, as you know, because I preach this all the time, Italian is all about the vowels. It's not about the consonants. So you can mess up consonants and it's not a big deal. If your L doesn't sound to L, good. If your R doesn't sound to R, no problem. The problem is only when your vowels don't sound right. So these words are challenging. I know they are, but let's have fun. So what I ask you to do is when a word shows up, or if there's more than one word, just start with the first one. I will ask you to say the word. I won't tell you what it is. So first you go with your natural instinct to read that word. And then we'll do some work on them, okay? So, here's the first word. Essential if you're going to Italy. So, just say the first one. So that's our currency. Okay, I'll say it, and it's euro. The first sound is as in egg. The second sound is u, as in monkey, u, or ape. Euro. Okay, so it's your turn. Euro. Ciao ragazzi. Oops. Credo che l'italiano è una delle lingue più belle del mondo. Anch'io. It's my own language, but actually I really like it. It's beautiful, isn't it? Benissimo. La prima lezione per Haifa. Ciao, benvenuto, benvenuta. Allora, torniamo al euro. Have you tried that? Euro. So it gets... We usually don't say euro by itself. We say un euro. So we're adding another vowel. Un euro. Have a go. Un euro. And then 6 euro. We're adding 2 vowels, so that's even more tricky. Sei, you know how to say sei, obviously. 6 euro. 6 euro. 6 euro. Perfetto. So, next word. You say it first. So this one means help. Either by itself, like in help, or in a sentence, like I need help. Tricky one. Have you tried? So I'll say it and then you can repeat. Aiuto. A-you-to. So aiuto. See, help, Felicia. Aiuto. So it's aiuto. You, when I say you as in, like English you, kind of. Aiuto. Benissimo. This next word is difficult. I often hear it not pronounced so well. It means fear. Okay, you say it. Benissimo. Paura. So it's pa, u, ra. Paura. Paura. So again, pa, as in when you're calling your dad, pa, or grandpa, isn't it? Pa, u, ra. 3 sounds, but then pau, they kind of combine into pau, becoming u. So paura. Paura per l'esame. Fear for the exam. Esatto. So la paura is the fear. And then, can you say the little phrase there? Which means I don't have fear. Non ho paura. Non ho. That, every time you try to say I don't have, it's going to sound non ho. So it's like saying no twice. Non ho. Non ho paura. Non ho paura. Perfetto. Just a good question. Which Patricia, why is the I silent in aiuto? It's not silent. Here's it. It's what in English I think you call a semi-vowel. Like often Y is considered a semi-vowel in English. So it's a, u. So the E is there. We can't break it up. You're not going to say a, I, u. Because that would, it's a word. So E sound is a weak vowel. It tends to need the help of other vowels. Or if there are other vowels, it tends to just be there as a helping vowel. Like in English, Y often. So it's aiuto. But the E is there. Aiuto. Okay, benissimo. Okay, this one you don't like. But if you're going to Italy, probably you need it. It's the airplane. Okay? Have you tried? I'll say it. Aereo. Aereo. So here's the sounds. A, E, re, o. 4 sounds. Aereo. Aereo. Tricky one. Try. Aereo. So whenever you are dealing with a word that you find hard to pronounce, the best way to do it is to split it up into syllables. And then check that you can say each individual syllable. So if you can say a, you're good. You can say e, you're good. You can say re, you're good. And then you can say o. So you say, okay, I've got the 4 sounds. And then you try and bring them together. So ae, can I say ae? Okay, good. Can I say reo? Yeah, good. And now you got ae, reo. Now you just have to put them together and say it quicker. So that's how you get good at pronouncing a difficult word. Benissimo. So l'aereo is the airplane, l'aereo. And un aereo is an airplane. Whenever you have an article in Italian, like the or a, you must merge it with the word. So you're not going to say un pause aereo. You have to say un aereo as if it was one word. Like in English, you say an apple. You don't say an apple. Okay? Perfetto. And this one? You'll need this one too. Okay? Aeroporto. So it's aero. So the word for airplane is aereo, but the word for airport is aero. So it's actually easier. It's aeroporto. Now porto, it's easy to say. Porto means port, harbor, so it's fine. It's that combination. It's aeroporto. So try a, e, ro, porto. Porto, I don't think it's a problem, right? So aeroporto, aeroporto. Benissimo. Perfetto. Ciao Carrie Ann. Ciao ciao. Buonanotte. I'm loving that. I can see in the chat that you are helping each other out. Perfetto, bravi ragazzi. So, in aeroporto, that means at the airport or inside the airport. Careful this one. In aeroporto. It has to sound like one word, so you end up having to say a big word with a lot of vowels. In aeroporto. Repeat, please. Ripeti. In aeroporto. In aeroporto. Benissimo. One more. Okay. Two more. It's a tricky one, okay? Just remember that you're speaking Italian, not English, because it looks the same. It's idea. E, because I sounds E. DE sounds de or da. And A sounds A. So idea. Idea. If you're wondering, Manu, why are you doing an open E? If you know E has two sounds in Italian, it could be E or E. So why am I doing the open? Just because it's easier. If I have to say idea, now I is an open vowel. Being the E right before the open vowel, just for articulation, it's a lot easier to open up the E as well. So it's idea. That way it's easier to pronounce the A. Is it compulsory? Not really. I mean, if you found it easy to say idea, that's fine. Some Italians will say it that way. I just find it easier to open up the E because the A is open. So idea. Benissimo. Un'idea. 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 An idea. And the next one, it's something that you may want to get used to saying. It means good idea. So if you're talking to someone, say good idea. Buon'idea. So bu-o-ni-dea. So here's the sounds. Bu. O. Ni. Dea. 5 sounds. Buon'idea. Buon'idea. Why am I saying that ni is a sound? Even though that it belongs in 2 different words, that's because it's the apostrophe. Idea. The amarcord one, yes, you're correct. The real reason why we're opening the E is that it's a vowel that we're stressing in the word. So whenever you're stressing a vowel, you will pronounce the open version of that vowel, if the vowel has more. So because we're saying idea, we have to open that one. Like I said, there are versions of Italian that don't do it. But yes, that's the real reason. Un'idea. Also, if you're wondering why un'idea has the apostrophe and earlier, was it? No. Un aereo didn't have it, it's because of the gender of the word. Aereo is masculine. The article for masculine is un. So we're not dropping anything when we put aereo. Un libro, un aereo, same. But when we do idea, idea is feminine, so the article for idea is una. So we should be saying una idea. But then we got 2 vowels next to each other, so we shorten to un'idea, and whenever a vowel disappears, it leaves the mark that the vowel was there, so it's apostrophe. Un'idea. Perfetto. Okay? Okay, this one, I know you don't like it. Bene, allora, it means ice, as in frozen water. So, this one is tricky. I'm going to ask you to not look at it. Go with what I say, because sometimes you don't get a word right in Italian because you're looking at it and the writing confuses you. And then you don't pronounce it right. But if you hear me say ghiaccio, ghiaccio, it's a strange word. It sounds ugly to me as well. So it's ghi, imagine like Indian butter, ghi, a, cho, ghiaccio, ghiaccio. So it's not that hard of a word, but it's hard when, oops, you just saw the next one. It's hard when you look at it, but it's actually ghiaccio, ghiaccio. Il ghiaccio, to say the ice. Il ghiaccio. Perfetto. Now, this word, it's a verb, It looks scary, and again, it's because it looks scary, it's actually not that hard to reproduce, because there are sounds that you can say. It means to chit-chat. You look, when you see it, it looks like chit-chat. Are you repeating the words? Don't make me start from the beginning. No, okay. Allora. Chiacchierare. Did I spell it right? Yes. Oh, scusate, my computer timed out. I hope I haven't lost you. Are you still there? Okay. Allora, chiacchierare. So, chi è. So imagine chi, like a key. Chi ha, and then chi è, and then rare, which is the ending of verbs. It's not that hard. So it's chiacchierare. You have to say both chiacchie, and often you might shorten to, you might drop a vowel. So repeat after me. Don't look at the word if it confuses you. Chiacchierare, chiacchierare. Che cosa significa? Significa to chit-chat. Yeah, to chat, chit-chat, yeah, chiacchierare. Perfetto? Benissimo. Allora adesso I'm going to ask you what's a tricky Italian word for you to pronounce. Just a single Italian word, like not a phrase, just one word that you never get right. Or you're not sure if you're getting it right. You might be. Ok, allora. Christine. Wait for the thing. The word for waiter, it's spelled with only one M. It's cameriere. Stop typing, please. Cameriere. So, that's easy. Riere. So it's that rie that gets you, I think. Cameriere. Cameriere. Waiter. Ok. You're too fast. Velocissimi, ragazzi. Vabbè, un attimo, torno un attimo su. Ok. Triple joy. Gnocchi. So it's GN sounds gn. It's not a simple N, it's a gn. You have to really curl up your nose and make an ugly face. It's gn. Gno. So it's not no, it's gno. Gn. You don't have the sound in English, so it might be one of those difficult sounds for you. Gno. Benissimo. Ok. Guaio. Now, because I'm doing this live, I'm not going to type the word, so you have to look here, okay? Guaio. Guaio means trouble. It's gu, a, yo. Like yo. So, gua, guaio. This one is tricky because in English, G-U-A sounds ga, okay? But this one is guaio. So imagine, it's always good to have fun with words. So if you can split it up into guaio, and yo makes you think like, yeah, yo, do it, guaio. Ok. Aggiungere. I think that's what you meant. It's not spelled quite right. Do you mean to add? It's aggiungere. Aggiungere. Anya, the word for spoon. Yeah, that's hard. The word is cucchiaio. Cucchiaio. So we got cu, as in cooking. Okay? It's in the kitchen, it makes sense. Chia. It's a strong chia because of the double C, but it's chia. And then we got the word yo. Okay? Cucchiaio. Benissimo. Segno, the word for sign, same as gnocchi. So you got that gne thing that you gotta do with your nose. Bene. Correre, to run. Re, because it's double R. And then re. Correre. The accent, the stress is on the co. Correre. Benissimo. Joy, you cannot make the sound for GLI. Neither can I. So what would you mean, Manu? You're Italian. Yeah. But I'm from a certain region, and if you speak a certain Italian, you may have different sounds. That's why I tell you, when you guys tell me I can't do R, there are Italians who don't have R. They have a French R, or they just skip over R. And then of course, you get to the speech impediment area, but people have those. So don't worry too much. Get your vowels right. So now my Y, it's not wrong, it's just not as strong as it could be. The thing with Y, when you read Italian manuals or you watch other videos, they will tell you that Y is related to L. And they give you the word million to give you an example. That's not right. Because when you say million, English L and Italian L, it's a forward consonant. It's like, yeah, huh? Sorry for the show, but. So when you say million, you're doing a double L, but L is right here. Y is from here. So I will tell you that the best way to try and get it is to think of Y as related to G. Because G comes from here. You say G, it comes from here. So G, but then you don't say G, you say Y. But it comes from here. You have to move the same part of your body. So that's maybe a good tip. And then you got tagliatelle, meraviglioso. All these words with the beautiful Y that I hate. Okay. Oops, it just skipped. Allora. Osnat, I like your tip for spoon. Cookie, cucchiaio, yes, I like it. Cucchiaio. See. Now, the word for jewelry. That's difficult, yes. There's so many vowels here. That's a long lesson. It's like been half an hour already. Are you okay, having fun? If you are, please give a like to this video. I never ask you, I always forget to ask you, but when I do, you give me so much love. So, grazie mille. So, jewelry or jewelry shop is gioielleria. A lot of problems here. All those vowels at the beginning. So, G-I-O sounds gio. We don't pronounce the I if you know the Italian rule for that. So, gio, like the name Jo, because she likes to buy jewels, okay? Jo. And then you got ye. Same as before. E is a vowel and A is a vowel, but here E becomes a semi-vowel because it's attached to the E. So you're not going to say E, you're just going to say ye. Yeah. So gioie. And then you got le, which is a double L, but it's not that hard in English. Gioielle. And then you got ria. You actually spelled it without the I, but it's R-I-A. Gioielleria. Because all shops end with ia in Italian. I mean, like pizzeria, gelateria, think of that. So, gioielleria. That's how you say it. Bene. Asciugamano. That's the word for towel, okay? It's asciu. As in, oh, I'm not wearing shoes, so I shouldn't show you. Asciugamano. Asciugamano. Asciugamano, it's a hand dryer. Bene, ragazzi. Ok. And ok, benissimo ragazzi. Finiamo qui con la pronuncia. I'm going to answer a question that it's not really related to pronunciation, but I think it makes a lot of sense to ask that question. It's from the Amacord one. Why German... Oh, no, that's it. Why Germany is Germania, but Tedesco is German? Yeah, so it's got to do with the history of the country. So let me think. You know when for England you say England, but then you say Saxon, like Anglo-Saxon, something like that. You're just using another tribe, another people that used to live in those parts to still describe the thing. So the thing with Germany, when we say Germania, we're talking about the people called the Germans. We're talking about like Roman times, okay? So, but when we say Tedesco, we're talking about the Teutoni. I think it's Teutons in English, but I'm not sure about the English word. But it's just a different a different tribe, different people that lived in Germany in a different location, but which is now still Germany. So when we say tedesco, we are just using the word that comes from another tribe. Think of the French, or think of, sorry, a lot of languages use the Allemand to talk about Germany. Where does this come from? It comes from another people, the Alemanni. So we got Alemanni, Teutoni, Germani. So these are all peoples or tribes that used to live in Germany before. And so we do that just random. I mean, that's the reason, and can't change it, but that's the reason. Ok ragazzi. Oops. Benissimo. Allora, io vi ringrazio. I hope you had a good time. I hope you learned something and you got your answer. Tedesco reminds you of Tabasco. Yes, okay, that's good. Perfetto. Allora, if you're not subscribed to the channel when you're watching this video, because you guys are, obviously, because you're awesome, do that. And also, we have the new program from zero to Italian starting on Monday. So if you have pre-registered for this, which is from the website right here, then you'll be receiving an email today inviting you to a webinar where we are going to explain or introduce the course and also get you in at the lowest possible price so you can learn Italian with me in a more structured way. Ok, ciao a tutti. Oh, Gigi, grazie per il regalo. Thanks for the presents. I received it. Grazie mille, Gigi. Grazie. E un bacione a tutti e buonanotte. Ciao 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 ciao.